Welcome to the Wellness Lab Digest, where we help you to absorb powerful, life-changing insights from top wellness experts with our daily bite-sized wellness podcast summaries. Each episode is packed with distilled, powerful takeaways to boost your health and well-being. To support this podcast, please scroll down on whatever app you're listening. Ratings and reviews are helpful. Even better, just send the show to a friend. Check out our sponsors at the bottom of the page, or simply click the Support the Show link below the episode description.
Working out twice a day sounds intense, right? But what if doubling your gym time could actually be the key to unlocking your fitness potential?
Oh, that's an intriguing idea. I'm sure many of our listeners are wondering if that's really possible, or just a recipe for burnout.
Well, that's exactly what we're diving into today. Can you work out twice a day? And more importantly, should you? It's a question that's been buzzing in fitness circles lately.
I can see why. I mean, who wouldn't want to fast-track their fitness goals if they could?
Right? But here's the thing. It's not as simple as just doubling your gym time and expecting double the results. There's a lot more to consider.
I'm guessing there are both pros and cons to this approach.
You've got it. Let's start with the benefits. The most obvious one is the potential for faster progress. When you increase your training volume, that's the total number of reps, miles run, or laps swum, you're giving your body more opportunities to adapt and improve.
That makes sense. But I imagine there are health benefits beyond just getting fitter faster, right?
Absolutely. More frequent workouts can lead to improved cardiovascular health and a lower risk of all-cause mortality. Plus, it's a great way to ensure you're meeting or exceeding the recommended 150 minutes of moderate exercise or 75 minutes of vigorous exercise per week.
Those are some compelling benefits. But, and I feel like there's always a but when it comes to fitness. What about the risks?
Well, you're right to be cautious. The big risk here is overtraining. When you push your body too hard without adequate recovery time, you're setting yourself up for a host of problems.
Like what? I'm guessing it's more than just feeling a bit tired.
Oh, it's definitely more than that. We're talking about physical and mental fatigue, decreased performance, increased risk of injury, and even a compromised immune system. It's like redlining your car for miles on end. Eventually, something's going to give.
Yikes, that sounds serious. So how can someone avoid these pitfalls if they want to try working out twice a day?
The key is to be smart about it. First and foremost, start slow. Don't jump straight into 2 intense workouts a day. Begin by reducing the intensity and duration of both sessions until your body adapts. And it's crucial to vary your workouts. If you work out one muscle group in the morning, those muscles won't be recovered enough to work out again in the evening.
So you might do weights in one session and cardio in the other, or focus on different muscle groups in each workout?
Exactly. Mix it up to give your body the best chance to recover and adapt. And speaking of recovery, that's going to be super important here. Sleep is absolutely crucial. You need high-quality, deep sleep to recover from intense training days. Without it, you're likely to see a decrease in performance and an increase in fatigue.
What about nutrition? I imagine that becomes even more important when you're working out more frequently.
You're spot on. Nutrition plays a huge role. You need to eat enough calories to fuel your workouts and support recovery. Protein intake is particularly important. It helps your muscles recover faster. If you're working out twice a day, consider having a protein shake before or after each workout.
And hydration? That must be crucial too.
Absolutely. You're losing more water and electrolytes with increased training, so it's essential to replenish both through water and sports drinks or electrolyte mixes. A good rule of thumb is to drink water before, during, and after each workout session.
That's really helpful advice. Now let's talk about timing. How far apart should these workouts be?
Research suggests that a 6-hour gap between training sessions is optimal. So if you work out in the morning, aim for your second session to be in the late afternoon or evening. This gives your body time to partially recover and replenish energy stores between sessions.
That makes sense. It's all about finding that balance between pushing yourself and giving your body the rest it needs.
Exactly, and it's important to remember that everyone's body is different. What works for one person might not work for another. It's crucial to listen to your body and adjust your routine accordingly.
So, wrapping up, what's the verdict? Is working out twice a day a good idea?
Well, like most things in fitness, it depends on the individual. If you're a serious athlete or have the time and energy for multiple workouts per day, it can be a great way to increase your training volume and speed up progress. But it's not for everyone. It's taxing on the body, and if you're not careful, you risk burnout or injury.
So, it's not something to be taken lightly.
Definitely not. If you do decide to try it, make sure you fuel your body correctly and structure your training plan wisely. And don't be afraid to scale back if you're feeling overly fatigued or notice a decrease in performance.
That's great advice. And I think it's important to remember that fitness is a journey, not a race. Whether you're working out once a day or twice, consistency and proper form are key.
Absolutely. Listen to your body, progress at your own pace, and don't be afraid to seek advice from fitness professionals if you're unsure. It's also worth noting that working out twice a day doesn't necessarily mean doing 2 full-length high-intensity sessions. One could be a shorter, less intense workout, like a morning yoga session or an evening walk.
That's a great point. It's all about finding what works for you and your lifestyle.
Exactly. And remember, if you're new to fitness or have any health concerns, it's always a good idea to consult with a healthcare professional before making significant changes to your exercise regimen.
Well, there you have it, folks. Working out twice a day can be beneficial, but it requires careful planning and execution. Any final thoughts?
Just this. Whether you're hitting the gym once a day or twice, the most important thing is that you're taking steps towards a healthier, fitter you. Your fitness journey is uniquely yours, so find what works best for you and stick with it.
Couldn't have said it better myself. Thanks for tuning in, everyone. Until next time, keep moving and stay healthy.
Thank you for listening to the Wellness Lab Digest. If you have received value from the podcast, I have 3 asks of you. 1, share the show with your friends and send them a link to the show. 2, please leave a rating and review in whatever app you're listening. And last but not least, please let me know what topics you would like us to cover in the future. You can contact me by sending me a message using the Send Us a Text link below the episode description.